Alright, let's hear our briefing from the GDF leader.
This failure cannot stand. The Dynasty detonated a nuclear warhead within GDF territory.
Yeah, it's not ideal, but for whatever reason, the Dynasty chose to set it off below the surface. Losses could have been a hell of a lot worse.
A nuclear warhead, Colonel. The Earth is already choking in radiation from the last war.
I am aware of the effects, but I was not responsible for its detonation, and neither was the commander.
The bomb was sighted in transit during the commander's last mission. Why did the commander not stop it?
The retreat order had been issued in the face of insurmountable reinforcements from enemy territory. The harebrained mission had been accomplished, and the order was given to prevent further unnecessary loss of life.
The Dynasty cannot be allowed to move nuclear weapons around unchallenged. The commander should have belayed the retreat order and targeted the bomb's escort. Colonel, do I make myself clear?
I think you should see this.
My God, what the hell are those things?
Director?
What was... That's not...
SciComm, Code Red. Issue an immediate retreat order to all GDF units in 10 miles. Get our troops out of there. Weapons free. These things fire, fire back. Get our drone fleet in the air and get me a satellite pointed at this. I want to know what the hell we're dealing with. Commander, your forces are closest.
Well, it seems I'm about to be fighting aliens. That started to get a little interesting. Alright, so let's look at our doctrines. So we have access to 2 tier 4s. And I think I'm just going to be hard locked into mobility with the tier 3. So we already looked at our helmet communications, but we do have access to this. And that, oh, that's going to be hard to pronounce. Virulent scanners. Marked enemies attack 15% slower and take 15% additional damage from all sources. So that's not a bad debuff, but I haven't really been doing too much of intel. So I'm a little bit more passive. So let's see here. All infantry units always have comm bonus unless the player is in low power mode. I'm pretty good on power, so I think we're probably going to take this, just because it kind of suits my play style. Let's swing into the armory. So we've got 1 additional slot now. Now last mission, I think I did get hit by some Tempest rounds, but those are a little bit expensive for those upgrades. So I think what I'm going to do is just ignore those and look for something else. So this is all production structures generate 1 intel every 20 seconds. That might be ideal because we were running into a little bit of intel issues. So we're going to buy that. And then we're going to quickly try to find it in our list. There it is. We're going to equip it. So that's going to be all good on our armory. So let's take a look at our mission here. So 75% of the last mission was completed. I'll take it. That's not bad. And I didn't claim that I was doing a full 100% run, just more kind of like a casual playthrough. So let's look at Ancient Power. So we're going to Egypt. We're going to be holding out against an unknown aggressor, aka aliens. We have quite a bit of main objectives, and our secondaries are little lights, so it shouldn't be too bad like the last mission. Alright, let's get into our briefing transcript.
An unknown aggressor is attacking GDF and Dynasty forces indiscriminately. Evacuate the base and retreat with the MCV to a more defensible location. Enemy firepower is unknown. Enemy intent is unknown. Enemy weaknesses are unknown.
Okay, so that doesn't really instill a lot of confidence. We're going to be flying in pretty blind, but we do have a evac and hold. So we're basically going to be hitting the ground running. Well, sounds like a party. I intend to attend it.
Command uplink initializing. Please stand by.
The Dynasty have recently set up a base in the area, but they're already leaving. I need you to re-establish contact with our base in Cairo and get an explanation for all this. You're on your own, so good luck.
Alright, so we're gonna have to be a little careful, as we have just limited units. So let's try to get a look at our immediate area.
Affirmative. Kick it. Heading in. Location set. On the road.
There we got
Roger,
some
command.
ruins, not too bad.
Let's go.
So we might be running into a
Let's
funnel.
Heading in.
Alright, so we got some base activity to our right.
Roger, command. Roger, command. Heading in.
Okay, so we're definitely being funneled.
On the road.
That's not bad.
Received. Let's go.
Oh, and it seems they're evacing.
Unit is under attack.
Let's hit those barrels so we make quick work of that tower.
Kick it.
May not be able to really hit these, but we'll try.
Acknowledged. Location set.
See if we can bunch up here. Okay, so it's gonna be a little too far. I was hoping to knock out some of their power to make life a little bit easier.
Stay back. I see him. Affirmative. Affirmative. On the road.
Gonna move my units out of the way because I don't want to get accidentally run over by the larger vehicles and lose some units.
Let's go.
Alright, there we go.
Kick it.
Probably gonna lose our one recon vehicle, but that's to be expected.
On the road. Kick it.
We're just gonna slowly move up,
Affirmative.
so we don't know what danger lurks. Luckily, we do have that perk still that repairs our vehicles.
Location set.
So that one definitely has been a great investment.
Roger, command. Heading in. Received. Location set. On the road.
So we'll just wait here just a little bit just so our recon car can recover. So I'm gonna need all the units I can get so far, because we haven't gotten any reinforcements. That should be about good enough there.
Received.
Commander, you made it. Our comms rig is getting interference. It makes no sense, but it's coming from the pyramids.
Sergeant, I told you. That's because the pyramids were built by...
Aliens.
Soldiers down.
Heading in.
Looks like we might actually be dealing with a
Let's go.
Stargate situation.
Affirmative.
Yeah, this would be fun.
Let's go. Let's go. Everyone buckled in? Heading in. Kick
Alright,
it.
so we're still gonna do a little exploration here.
Affirmative.
Get a little bit more lay of the land.
On the road. Roger, command. Roger, command. Kick it.
Okay, so we got a bridge that we could potentially repair.
On the road. Received. Location set.
We do have another one here as well, but that's going to lead into the enemy base that's down there. So we're going to be
Location set.
a little watchful on that one.
On the road.
Alright, so we're blocked there. We're blocked by pyramid that is shooting a laser beam.
Kick it. Let's go.
That seems a little bit like a problem.
Received. Roger command.
Alright, it seems we're going to run into our base.
Kick it. Heading.
Primary objective accomplished.
All troops to the north gates. This is not a drill. Repeat. All troops to the north gates. This is not a drill. Arise, my brethren. Arise.
Our squad's down! Fall back to the base!
Reinforcements at the ready.
Primary objective reinforcements have arrived.
Let's go.
Regional command here. I don't know what those things are. We'd have been overrun without your help. I need you to hold the line a little longer. GDF command needs to know about this. Defend our construction yard and data core while I upload what we have on this new threat. Transferring my remaining troops over to you.
Okay, so we're dealing with some subterranean aliens that look like they can zombify my soldiers. That's a little problematic.
Hostiles! Sighted at the south gate!
Our base is under attack. Unit is under attack. Our base is under attack.
Looks like I can't build any defenses, so this is gonna be a
Rifle ready! You got it!
little rough.
Training.
So we're just gonna spam some infantry here. That's all we really can do.
Our base is under attack.
Tools ready. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Engineering.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
Sir!
Unit ready.
Sir.
Unit ready. Primary.
Data transfer complete. Local files deleted.
Incoming enemy fighter!
Commander, we are relocating the MCV to our Cairo outpost. Escort our MCV here, then build up strong defenses. We don't know what the enemy is capable of.
All local units, this is a base-wide retreat! We have incoming!
Tools ready. Yes, sir.
Watch our flanks.
Ready, sir. Acknowledged.
So we're just gonna have to run here.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Godspeed, soldiers in that base.
Acknowledged. No problem.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. No problem. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Alright, looks like we're pretty good now.
Primary objective accomplished.
Let's quickly check this base we abandoned.
Okay, Commander. Now
Now that the dust has settled, we have intel for you. Whatever these things are, we already know they have immense capability for destruction. They're trying to destroy our forces, and we already have reports of them targeting civilians. Push back against their expansion and protect your base, Commander. Right now, you're the last bastion for the people of Cairo.
So no pressure. Oh boy.
Constructing. Base is under attack. Unit is under attack.
Alright, so this is gonna be a little quick and dirty here.
Construction complete.
Gonna be dealing with a lot of zombies. Okay, so we got 2 harvester plants up. We got our war factory. Not seeing the barracks though.
Constructing.
So let's get a barracks going. Don't have any silos. Oh, actually we got 2 of them. My bad.
Construction complete.
Probably gonna need some repairs. No satellite uplink.
Construction complete. Distress signals detected.
If anyone can hear this, help! We're held out east of the GDF base. Come quickly. These things are...
Alright, so we're gonna have to be a little quick if we're gonna get our
Constructing.
secondary objectives here.
Construction complete.
Probably should swing north.
Construction complete.
Looks like that might be...
New data incoming from across the Battle Command uplink. The enemy appears capable of teleporting units and structures. Be alert for attacks from any direction.
Affirmative.
This mission starts
No problem.
getting worse and worse.
Holy! What happened to those civilians?
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. No problem.
Alright, so those civilians obviously didn't make it. That's not good.
Unit is under attack.
Alright, let's reball our unit back in base.
Constructing. Construction complete.
Get some extra turrets up.
Construction complete.
So that looks like some form
Engineering.
of grenadier turret or unit.
Construction complete.
Might actually be losing that turret down there. Okay, so we're gonna have to move our unit up here. Quickly take care of him.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit. Our base is under attack. Base is under attack. Enemy assaults are gaining strength. Prepare base defenses for heavier attacks.
Do have a little hole here. We're gonna try to patch this up.
Construction complete.
So let's try to get some more power going. I'm probably just gonna spam, I think, turrets for the time being.
Constructing.
Turrets and power seem like it's gonna be a wise course of action.
Construction complete. Constructing.
I take my main force. It's gonna be a little bit of a gamble. We're gonna see if we can hit that one base up here.
Construction complete.
See if we can slow them down just a little bit.
No problem. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Location set.
So this should knock out this base. Give us a little bit of breathing room.
You got it. Light 'em up. Affirmative.
There we go. I'm gonna fall back.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Looks like we have some zombies following us, but I think we're gonna be okay. Let's get on some base defenses here.
Unit ready.
We got a data core up and running,
Constructing.
so I can get some
Base is under attack.
better turrets here.
Unit ready.
Definitely gonna need some more long-range turrets. Since we are running into quite a few zombies,
Unit. Our base is under attack.
grenade turret might come in handy.
Unit ready. Constructing. Construction complete.
And it definitely seems like we're gonna need some artillery cover.
Unit ready.
So that should hopefully counteract those grenade units. Still
Construction
thinking that
complete.
nothing's gonna come from my right or south here.
On your command. You got it.
Our base is under attack.
So let's get some additional
Constructing.
turrets up here. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna get
Infantry.
hit a little bit on our right side here.
Sir, yes, sir. Moving out. You got it.
Unit is under attack.
Engaging enemy. Move out. Fire. Sir, yes, sir.
Alright, so we're gonna have to patch up this hole.
Constructing.
So let's grab some additional turrets here. We're gonna run back into some power issues.
Constructing.
But luckily we've got 2 harvesters, so we should be alright.
Construction complete.
We got a little bit of breathing room. I want to skip that base and see if I can get maybe a little bit of that distress beacon. Don't have a recon car, it looks like.
Construction complete.
Let's see if I can quickly build one, and I'll just shove them all the way over there. We do have a little bit of money issues, which is kind of to be expected. I'm trying to be a little bit faster in base building. I don't want to move my main force all the way over there, especially if we're already struggling just a little bit.
Insufficient funds. Unit ready.
Alright, so we got a recon car. Let's have him do some scouting.
Keep an eye out. Roger. Scouting. Moving. On it.
Construction complete.
Roger. On the road. Scouting. Keep an eye out.
Alright, we're just gonna see if we can bypass all of them there.
Secondary.
Dynasty calling for help? It must be bad. What happened to those Dynasty troops?
Okay, so that was kind of a
Construction complete.
false distress beacon.
The local militia have seen what's happening to their people and want to help. Use an engineer to deliver weapons to the militia groups.
I don't know if I actually have any engineers.
Our base is under
Doesn't look
attack.
like I have any.
Training.
So it looks like we're gonna build 2 engineers.
Reporting.
Gonna move our main force out of the way a little bit. And it looks like our artillery turret is a pretty good investment.
Yes, sir.
So let's get these militiamen over here.
Thanks for the weapons. We'll fight for our people.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Alright, so we've got some extra militiamen.
Tools ready. Acknowledged.
We'll move them over there. This side of the base definitely seems to be a little weak compared to all the others.
Constructing.
So I'm gonna see if I can try to
Secondary
beef this
objective
up a little bit.
We stand with GDF against the enemy.
Unit is under attack. Construction complete.
Base defenses seem to be holding. Okay. Let's just quickly run through the prepare tool. We have a pretty sizable force. We should be okay at our base. We'll move in, knock out the other.
Engineering. Yes, sir.
Let's just quickly
Ready, sir.
separate our engineer from everything else.
Sir? Yes, sir.
Heavy infantry reported. I'm on it. Road and route.
We'll grab our little forces, make them into a ball.
Moving out.
We're gonna move on in. So far, we've cleared out all secondaries.
Constructing.
Ready for orders.
Oh, before I move out, let's clear out this wave. Alright, so not too bad.
Construction complete.
Gonna rally the soldiers right here. Then we're gonna move up. Do a little bit more extra repairs here. Okay, should be pretty good. Let's move it.
I'm on it. Roger that. Copy that.
Not looks like we're on patrol, so we'll just make very short work of them.
Moving out. Roger that. Weapon restored. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Moving out. Roger that. Copy that. Weapon restored. I'm on it. Just give me a second. Hold on. Road coming up. And route.
So let's focus a little bit more on these buildings. Zombies don't really seem to be too much of a threat.
Moving out.
Looks like we're just gonna be keeping our squad intact.
Acknowledged.
Well, for the most part anyway.
Targeting. Affirmative.
Try and move some of our units forward so they all attack.
Engaging enemy.
Great work, Commander. Civilians are being evacuated as we hold the line against the enemy. An enemy we don't understand. Satellite images only go so far. We're sending our surviving jets to clear enemy air defenses and allow us to recon the enemy base with our specialist.
Sniper in position for recon. These structures are humming with energy. They might provide power. I'm seeing enemy forces emerge from gateways in these buildings. The enemy deployed these CM units just before their forward bases appeared. Incoming hostiles. Let's move!
Base is under attack. Analyze compromising enemy structures, units, strategies. Commander, destroy the key production facilities and push the enemy out of Cairo. Base is under attack.
Ooh, so our base is taking a lot of action. We're gonna pull back our force here.
Unit is under attack. Base is under attack.
So our right flank definitely seemed to be pretty weak.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Fire! Fire! You got it. Move out.
Alright, so that was a little close. We're gonna have to beef up our defenses.
Constructing. Construction complete.
Let's see, how do I want to position my turrets?
Construction complete.
Probably build a little turret wall. Definitely took a pretty big pounding here.
Constructing. Constructing.
We do have access to advanced power, so we might actually get rid of some of these single ones here and replace them. So we'll just wait so we can do that.
Under attack. Constructing.
We are fighting quite a bit of zombies though right now.
Base is under attack. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Tools ready. Acknowledged.
Looks like we got some engineers mixed in with our units, which we're just gonna have to kind of
Construction
bear with
complete.
here. Let's actually get some air control tower so we can send some units.
Construction
We'll
complete.
take our force, go back out just a little bit.
Training.
Train out some more units. Prepare
Unit
for
ready.
another
Construction
attack.
complete. Unit ready. Constructing.
Alright, let's try to get even more power here.
Constructing.
Ready, sir.
The force seems pretty decent.
Unit ready.
Gonna see if we can spearhead. Hopefully there's not kind of a cliff wall in our way.
Construction complete.
No problem.
Commander, these buildings appear to be processing the Tempest. Destroying them could deprive the enemy of resources and weaken the assault.
Alright, so it looks like we got another secondary objective. Race got a
Unit ready.
little light attacks, but
Affirmative.
seems like it's still
Yes,
holding pretty
sir.
well.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
Alright, it seems our defenses are holding for the time being. I'm just gonna have to keep switching back to my
Unit
base.
ready. Training. Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
Alright, we're just gonna move our force there.
Insufficient funds.
We do have a secondary force,
Engineering.
so we're just gonna hold there.
Affirmative.
Gonna grab our engineer.
Setting it up.
We're gonna repair this bridge and cross it.
Sir.
So this
Insufficient
way,
funds.
we can quickly destroy that harvester that's all the way up there.
No problem.
And we'll jump back to base.
secondary objective failed.
Okay, so it looks like we've got their base expansion that popped up.
No problem.
So we definitely have to be quicker next time.
Yes, sir.
That's okay.
No problem.
Unit ready.
Secondary missions definitely seem to be a little bit quicker and timed. These later missions.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. No.
Unit is under attack.
Yes, sir.
We can probably take our engineer,
Placing sandbags.
rebuild the base, but I don't think we're going to attack it just yet. Just do some prep work.
Commander? Sir, yes, sir.
We're gonna fall back because I want to get that other harvester.
You got it.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
Seems to be on the way back to our one base.
Acknowledged.
Unit is
Base
under
seems to be
attack.
okay.
Awaiting orders. Incoming enemy fighters! You got it.
Our base is under attack.
Okay, so we're gonna be running into some enemy air. Ground force is a little weak on that regard, but
Sir?
just
Yes,
see if we
sir.
can punch through.
Moving out. Line them up. Sir, yes, sir.
And we'll take out this little harvester
You
area.
got it. Moving out.
It should at
Yes,
least
sir.
weaken their force that's gonna be coming at me.
You got it.
Unit ready.
Fire.
All Tempest processors destroyed.
Okay, we'll just keep our forces up there for the time being.
Unit ready.
Still slowly getting money back. I think we're in an okay spot. The only objective we have left is to
Harvester
assault the
is
main
under
base.
attack.
It seems our harvester is going to be getting caught in some enemy lines here.
Unit ready. Constructing.
So let's just extend our wall just a little bit here.
Construction complete.
Do some additional repairing.
Construction complete. Insufficient funds.
We should be safe in probably actually selling these two power supply plants here. And we'll see about making a run for the base.
On your command. You got it.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
And let's just quickly look around a little bit here. I think what we're gonna need to do is probably swing around our bridges. That might be the wisest course of action to just kind of avoid all the main line that's coming our way.
Our base is under attack. Construction complete.
We do have a little weak spot. That's what it looks like.
Constructing.
So we'll plant those. We're gonna take our main
Awaiting orders.
units.
Acknowledged.
We're gonna swing them to the left here.
Moving out.
We're gonna dogpile them that way. We'll go through our bridge route we created.
Construction complete.
Should be fine. We got another large power relay going up here. We'll try to be a little safe with it. And maybe we'll create just a little bit of helipads
Our
here.
base is under attack. Constructing.
Alright, we'll take our main force.
Advancing.
Start moving up.
Construction complete.
Seems to be just a little base right there, but we're just gonna ignore that structure.
Construction complete.
Gonna take our main force.
On your command.
We're gonna move her up
Construction
straight to
complete.
this area here. And we'll keep an eye on our base. Luckily, we did smack down one of those additional bases, so we definitely have relieved some pressure.
Standing by, Commander.
We're
Copy
gonna
that.
take our units, we're gonna shove them over here.
Drone en route.
Just gonna have them wait, and we'll make our main push into the base, and we should be okay. Keyword being should. Let's continue just dirtily shoving reactors in our base. May not look the prettiest, is what it is. Then we'll do a little additional wall building here.
Construction complete.
Maybe have an additional gate just in case they break through the line.
Construction complete.
So they really seem to be attacking this corner quite a bit.
Construction complete.
We seem to have an enemy force though slowly rolling in. We're gonna take care of them. And we'll move on the main base. Just to err on the side of safety. I'm not a fan of these power plants being there, just in case they explode. Plus I can put some additional turrets here if need be. So I got all my reactors safely tucked away in my base. And I've got green power, so I can go ahead and kind of take it. I do have some aerial units that I can get. Well, let's get some
Researching.
research going here.
Researching.
Okay, it looks like those units really
Unit ready.
don't like the previous base walls for some reason. Okay, so it looks like we're being still a little light. Got some of the forces rolling in here. See if I can actually get rid of some of these sandbags.
Structure upgraded.
This pathing on the right side is a little weird, but it seems we're able to hold it down.
Structure upgraded.
We have some air units. Let's get some quellers going here. So we got some extra support for our base.
Ready for
Gotta take our main force, and we're just gonna roll right in right now.
I'm on it.
We might get a little stuck on the bridge, but we just have to deal with it.
Hold on. Moving out.
Humans detected. Begin disintegration.
Just gonna force my units through because we got quite a bit, and I don't want the bridge to blow up. Alright, so our main unit is getting knocked down pretty good. We'll continue to push through.
On your command. Just give me a second.
Try to aim as much as we can for the main objective buildings. So we're just gonna hot dog it a little bit here. It looks like we may not be able to do it. We did some pretty decent damage though to the enemy base. Seems like these grenade takes are definitely a little rough to fight against. Alright. So our first run at the base, not too bad. However, I might have to go back to my old trick, which is just doing a massive air assault. Which hasn't let me down yet, so we'll see if it's going to work.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Took some light damage at the base, so let's make sure everything's good. And we'll make another run.
Training.
Get 2 more Quellers. And then we'll see how effective this is gonna be.
Constructing.
Just get some additional walls here. Maybe we can fix that line and it can hit over here. As a backup, we'll start very lightly on possibly another ground push here.
Training.
And we should be pretty okay, so we just got
ready.
1 Queller we're waiting on.
Training.
Okay, there we go. Got all our forces.
Unit ready.
Let's try our run here at the base.
Unit ready.
Be a little strategic in how they kind of path. So we're gonna have them go all the way up there. I did see some enemy contacts on our little mini-map heading our way. So I have to get a little bit ready for those while I wait.
Unit ready.
Okay, there's a little Air Force.
Unit ready.
I'll check it out.
And we'll make our run here.
Getting into position.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
Targets an enemy. Solid copy. Cooking.
Our base is under attack.
Okay, so not too bad.
Unit is under attack.
Looks like our air assault is actually gonna be pretty good. We're getting a little attacked
Unit
here.
ready. Insufficient funds.
Whatever you need.
Took some damage, but we'll have our resupply going here. And we're gonna make another run. Okay, so we got some pretty
Insufficient
decent
funds.
charges. We're just gonna wait for him to get his charge back. Okay, so let's try our run here. We might lose some units, but that's
Targets.
gonna be all right.
Getting into position. You got it. Understood.
We'll go for their power,
Solid
make
copy.
things a little bit easier for us.
Targets. Targets an enemy. Take him out.
Alright, so not too bad. And we're actually probably gonna fall back our unit.
Unit ready.
And we'll make another run. So I'm a little tight on money, so I want to make sure that I don't lose too many units.
Unit ready.
We'll redo some of our markers here, just in case I need some rapid response. However, paying attention a little bit more to those aliens, it definitely looks like the aliens are a little bit more towards the Goa'uld from Stargates. So that one guy is hitting me with some little
Unit
scepter
ready.
thing. Which is pretty fascinating. Alright, so they're gonna get healed up, and then we'll make another run. Looks like we're gonna have another force coming our
Unit
way
ready.
here. Our air cav seems to be alright.
I'll check it out.
We got everyone.
Understood. Roger.
We'll just put them in a little rally point, then we'll check our base. We're actually gonna sell this little power plant here. See if I can get maybe an
Unit
additional
ready.
turret over here. Also, I think the Haywire is a new turret, so it's an advanced defense turret.
Unit ready.
Fires a large number of missiles at enemy vehicles and air units. Units hit by the Haywire turret are silenced, losing access to their abilities. So that seems like it's actually gonna be quite good.
Unit ready.
So we'll go ahead and play around with them a little bit,
Training.
because I don't think I've actually built that at all. And we're probably just gonna place one advanced
Insufficient funds.
right there. We'll get that stuff started.
Where's the fire?
We may not be able to see the Haywire this turn,
Painting
but
targets.
we'll still build it just in case.
Getting into position.
Alright, we're gonna go
Unit
back
ready.
to hitting their power.
You got it.
Unit ready.
Okay, there we go. Gonna take out a little bit more of their other
Construction
structures
complete.
here. Because luckily our main ground forces actually went ahead and softened them up pretty good, so our air units can come in and sweep.
I'll check it out. Getting into position. Painting targets. Understood. Targeting enemies.
And we'll just continue softening up. We do have access straight for the main objective.
To engage.
We are still getting attacked here.
I'll check it out.
So let's fall back.
Position. Roger.
Let's let our air rearm. Then we might
Unit
just
ready.
spearhead the objective. Our base seems pretty okay. We've got our additional turret up. We're a little low on
Unit
money,
ready.
but we have enough space to actually build some additional turrets. Looks like I'm not going to be able to preemptively. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we have additional money to preemptively start that turret up. Our power is good. Air's rearms. Might actually not be able to do another run because he's out of recharges, it seems.
Our
Oh,
base is
he
under
got it. Never
attack.
mind. Then let's hit their main base. Okay, so we are gaining a little bit of attention here. So let's quickly make some work of them.
Construction complete.
It seems, though, I'm noticing every time I attack a structure,
Is under attack.
they're actually attacking me back, which is actually pretty interesting. We're taking some good hits. We're gonna fall back, save a little bit of money. Then we got one more structure to attack. And then this mission will be good for either the next phase or we'll have a mission victory. Just one more run and we'll be good. Our base is doing still really well.
Our base is under attack.
Do have a little bit of a hole here. But so far nothing's really attacking me this way, but I'll just rapidly build a little bit of a wall just in case.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Okay, so our area units
Construction complete.
are good once more. We'll grab everyone, send them to a rally point. Once they're there, we'll sweep in and hit that last mission building. In the meantime, we'll just see if I can finish this wall.
Constructing.
And nothing should attack us, but just be a
Construction
little
complete.
extra careful. And then it should be fine. Alright, so our Air Force is almost in position.
Construction complete.
Ready for combat.
Alright, we're good. Looks like, though, our base is going to take a little bit of
Construction
hits,
complete.
but it's a non-issue.
Fire.
So we'll move in,
Roger.
knock down this last one.
Targeting enemy. Getting into position.
Construction complete.
Solid copy. Painting targets.
Just clear out some of these additional structures. Oh, so attacking that, though, has called in some reinforcements. Doesn't look like anything that's going to hit air units. So we'll just take out our objective.
Unacceptable losses. Relocation initialized.
Not too bad. Definitely got pretty dicey, but we were able to pull through it. And when in doubt, just break out the air units, and you're pretty much in a good spot. Our ground forces definitely got pretty butchered, though. Alright, so let's continue to the next screen. Okay, so that's almost on par with the average mission. Almost an hour, but we completed it. We did end up unable to go ahead and complete 2 secondary missions, but I think that's okay. Overall, not bad. I'll see you in the next.